channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly. It's really nice to meet you today. So if you remember, if you've been on this channel for a little while, you'll know that I've been training to be a psychic, and I've really enjoyed it. I've done a 6-month course, which was working with your spirit guides and angels course. I really enjoyed it. I really did. And now I have a certificate. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. So yeah, I passed the 6-month beginner's course. It's like the first introduction to all the basic foundation things that you're going to need if you want to be a psychic or a medium. I never know what to call myself. This is a psychic course, so we'll go with that. So in this, I've learnt the basics of how to protect myself, how to protect my home from, they call them lower spirits, evil spirits. I don't know what you, I'm talking to Gizmo. I don't know why I'm talking to Gizmo. He doesn't know, he didn't do the course. So we learnt the basics of protecting the house, setting up pyramids above and below the home, using pendulums to clear the rooms of any spirits that shouldn't be in your home. Just really like the basic beginner's guide, how to. And I have to say, oh, peppermint tea, lovely. I have to say that I started this course because I went to see a psychic after we lost my granddad, and I was really cut up about it, and she helped me so much to just accept that my granddad's just in a different place, he's not gone. And while I was there, she said to me, my spirit guides are telling me to give you everything, give you all the things, give you all the courses and the books so that you can learn this, you should be doing this. And I was like, well, I can't really argue with spirit guides, can I? So I got in touch with who taught her, and here I am, 6 months in. I meditate every single day now. I set up protections morning and night for myself to make sure that I am protected fully. And this is kind of, it's hard to explain, but you like, from your root chakra, which is just underneath at the end of your spine, you send out like a little root system out through your feet and down into the ground. You plug into the energy in the centre of the earth and suck it up, and that protects you. It like grounds you and helps you to just stay on this plane. I don't understand all the ins and outs of it yet, but I have found that I just feel a lot better. I feel less afraid. I didn't upload, I think it was Monday, I didn't upload, and I haven't done a blog post for a couple of weeks because we lost my grandmother. And I took that really hard. She was like one of my best friends, and I miss her. But it really cemented in me that this is something that I really want to do. I don't necessarily want to go on ghost haunts and ghost walks and go where there could be bad spirits and things like that. That's not really why I'm doing it, although I do love watching people who go searching for spirits. Maybe when I'm more confident it'd be something that I would do, but for right now I'm just really enjoying the fact that my fear is gone and I have complete trust in my spirit guides. Spirit guides, I mean, you can have hundreds and thousands of spirit guides, and they teach you, and they like take shifts, and they protect you, and they guide you. You know, when you like, you meet somebody and you're like, oh, don't really like their energy, or I was going to take this job but I had this feeling. That's your spirit guide. Some people call them guardian angels, whatever. It's all the same thing. They're just the ones that are guiding you through this life. I've loved getting to know them better, learning more about them, learning the basics of just vortexes, good spirits, bad spirits, how to tell the difference, how to really use your intuition and that feeling that tells you when something's wrong to guide you. How to communicate with angels, how to communicate with animals as well is something that we touched on a little bit. I love animals, so I was really happy about that. I learnt to use a pendulum. We've started to look into tarot cards. It's just really, really interesting. I feel like this whole other world's just like opened up and it's very overwhelming. Like I feel like a little tiny speck, very small, insignificant little speck on the world. But having this certificate just really shows that putting in the work, 6 months, every day, putting in the work, it pays off. I feel a lot more confident. I feel like I can actually do this. I couldn't do it now, right this moment, but I feel like as I move forward in my life, and this is of course something that I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life, it's something you never stop learning. I've been reading loads of books, I've been researching, I've started getting into crystals. I've never really been into crystals before, and this is a whole new thing. Crystals, and people can see auras, and there's all this amazing, incredible stuff to learn, and I just feel like I've been hit with so much information over the last 6 months because this is an introduction. And from this course you can go on and do crystal healing, or you can learn to be medium. You can go on and do lots of different things. You can learn Reiki, lots of different things. The woman that taught me, she is amazing. I will leave links to her down below, so if you live in England or in the Midlands in England, then you might want to learn with her, or she might be able to point you in the direction of somebody, I don't know. But I will leave links down below. I will also leave links to my previous videos, because I've done a couple of videos about this course, but not really. I haven't really been on the ball with it, shall we say. When my new course, which is mediumship level 1, that starts tomorrow actually, and I can't get there because my husband's working. That's cool. It's just like the introduction first, meeting everybody on the course. And I'll hopefully get like sent to me the course, what's the word, paperwork, so that I can start to do some of the homework. A lot of this is self-led. A lot of this is doing what feels right for you. If you want to work with tarot cards, work with tarot cards. If you prefer pendulums, work with pendulums. It's very much down to you to spend time working on this. Being a psychic is not like ghost hunting. Like I love Shane Dawson and he started doing like little ghost things, little ghostly bits and bobs on his channel, so go and check them out. And he recently went and stayed overnight with his friends and family members on a ship. I think it was the Queen Mary. Anyway, not the point. The point is that they had a lot of evidence, a lot of, like, they heard things, you could hear things, whispers, and you could hear footsteps, and there was a lot that happened, and I was like, this is so cool, I love it. But that's not what I want to do. I want to actually communicate. And I've had a lot of times in my life where spirit has tried to communicate with me. I've seen spirit a lot, especially when I was nursing. I would see people and hear people talking. When I worked in a video shop, that's how long ago it was. I worked in a video shop, and when I worked there, it was a haunted house, like it was a haunted building. A very notorious murderer from where I live, from the area that I live in, that was where he lived, and it was really scary working there on your own, because I could hear people whispering when there was nobody in the shop, and footsteps and people running about upstairs, and it was like, oh, I don't like this. Because I was always afraid of it, I would push it away. It's something I've always been able to do. I've always been terrified of it, and I would have like see spirit or feel spirit in the room, even when I was little, when I was a little child, but I was always scared of it. And now I kind of feel like I want to overcome that fear, and it's going to be something that's going to take me time to do, because obviously I've had my whole life living in fear of this thing, this gift that I've got. But I'm really excited to start the next course. I've really enjoyed this course. It's been such a really good way of learning how to protect myself. That was something I was always scared of, like, what happens if there's an evil spirit? I used to watch a lot of horror films, and my teacher, Linda, has actually banned me from watching any kind of scary films now. She's just like, no, just no. Because spirit they don't actually act like that in real life. And if you protect yourself, and if you have a relationship with your spirit guides, then you shouldn't come in contact with those lower beings, those horrible, nasty spirits, especially in your home, because I've got it all set up. You can do things like saging and smudging. You can clear your house using those singing bowls, those like Buddhist singing bowls and things like that. I just feel like there's so much I want to learn, there's so much I want to do. This course has been incredible. I've really, really enjoyed it, working with my spirit guides and angels. It's been awesome. I've really, really enjoyed it. I think my favourite part of it was when we started to dip into tarot, because I've always loved tarot. For some reason, I've just always felt like I should be playing with tarot cards. And I've had tarot cards for years and never used them. So now I'm like, oh, now I know how to protect myself. Now I can do it. I also enjoyed the week where we were doing like writing. It was like a thing where you just wrote with your eyes shut, kind of where the pen took you, and then give it to somebody else, and they would turn the paper around and say what they saw, and they were like messages that we were asking for. That was really cool. That week we also did a thing where somebody would think of like a shape, and you would have to like look at them and try and figure out like if you could get a feeling of what the shape was. Just really interesting stuff. Like, I've always been into this stuff, but I've always been afraid of it. So I'm working my way through it. It's going to be one of those things that I think is going to take me time, but I'm so proud of myself. I feel really accomplished and just like, yeah. Because I've done this. I have completed 6 months. I've come to know what spirit guides are. At first I thought they were like going to be like an invisible friend kind of thing, and so I was like waiting to like get when they're going to tell me what their name is, when they're going to talk to me, and it's like, it doesn't work like that. That's not what, that's no. I don't know. But yeah, it's more like a feeling, and they come and go, and I'm just really enjoying getting to know this side of myself, getting to know these new skills. It is really, really cool. I would definitely say, if you have psychic tendencies, if you can contact spirits, get in touch with somebody who knows what they're doing. If you start messing around with Ouija boards and ghost hunting and stuff without grounding yourself, without getting to know your spirit guides, without protecting yourself in the correct way, you are not going to know. You're not going to be safe. It's really important to try and be as safe as you can be, because you don't, when you go to somewhere, like I love going to museums and stately homes, and if I didn't protect and shield myself before I went to those places, I could bring spirit back home with me. They can follow you when you do that. So I think it's just really important to remember these things and to think about it before you start playing with tarot cards, playing with, I don't know, whatever thing that you have. I have a couple of tarot type things. I have angel cards. These are really beautiful, and I also have these spiritual guidance cards. I do want to get a pack of like traditional tarot cards as well, but these are really nice cards, and I had a little, not play with, but I had a little go with them over the last like month or so, last week or so, I don't know. Anyway, I've been dabbling a little bit with those and learning the different, you know, what it feels like. Again, it's something that I've always wanted to do but been frightened to do. I've been scared of these things. And so moving forward, it's going to be kind of hard for me to just jump in with both feet. But Linda, my teacher, is incredible. She's so supportive. I can just text her anytime with these crazy questions that I have. And she replies back, and she's very supportive and very kind, and I just feel like I have a friend for life. Even she said to me, I feel like I know you, I've known you a longer time than I've actually known you. So she thinks we might have known each other in a previous life, which would be really cool. Or, you know, that's something like, again, past lives, regression. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool to know how to do that and to understand it. Yeah, there's a lot to take in. I've done 6 months, and over that 6 months I have come on so far. My confidence is so much higher. There are times when I have like prophetic dreams, or I'll wake up in the night and feel like there's somebody in the room, and it used to terrify me. And now I just kind of go, oh, okay, turn over and go back to sleep. Because I know my spirit guides are keeping me safe, and they're going to take care of that person. And if they need my help, then I will know that they need help. I don't worry so much about it. And I think it's just being in the moment and really trusting. And also knowing that Hollywood has got it wrong. People, Hollywood has got it all wrong. It doesn't work like that. I'm really looking forward to the future. Hopefully in the next month or so I will be able to do another video about this. If you would like me to do a video about protecting yourself and the basics of how to set up your house, I can totally do that. So if you would like that, like this video, leave a comment down below, because I really want to get talking to you. There's a lot of people watching my videos now, which is amazing. Not everybody's subscribed though. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I update a video. I try and get videos out every Monday and Thursday. I'm hoping that I can get back into a good organised schedule now. Things are settling down after losing my grandmother, and I'm feeling a bit more myself. I'm so grateful for that. I've learnt so much. I do want to do a video about the experiences with spirit I've had. I've touched on it a little bit here, but I can go into details if that's something you'd like to hear. Do let me know. Let me know down below. Are you psychic? Have you ever had any contact with spirit? Definitely leave me a comment. I would love to get to know you all and get chatting. And yeah, I've got a certificate and it's so pretty. Check me out. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye.